Self. Can you hear me? Mic, chat. All right, can you hear me now? Hopefully. I'm gonna check a setting and see what happened. Don't know what was up with my audio. I mobile setup. I just set it up today as I was getting started. Okay, no, that's right. It shouldn't mess up again. All right, so you guys can hear me, right? Hoping yes. So, um, super excited. I'm like I said, I am at the Microsoft campus today. I'm in the Channel 9 studio. There's just such awesome stuff all the way around me. I'm really excited to be here. I am using my own setup instead of the amazing Channel 9 gear because I didn't have time. I was running really late. When I come to campus, I have more meetings, so I was stuck in a meeting and couldn't start my live stream on time. But I'm here. We're set up, and I've got my own gear. And like I said, I'm just so excited to be in here. I wish I knew how to use half the toys that are in here. I'm gonna have to come back with someone who knows what they're doing and have them show me how to do this. So it's really, really exciting. And um, yeah, like I said, I'm an hour late, which is kind of lame. But let's jump over to my screen, and hopefully this is popping up. Oh, come on! I tested this already. Now I can't see my screen. Dumped it around. Let's see if I can quickly fix it. What just happened? Not being able to see my screen is going to make live streaming very, very difficult. Check and see if that one's going to work. Oh, I saw something. I saw something. Going to redo my setup live. That is showing. There we go. There we go. Don't know what happened there. So if I hit, is that what caused it? No, I don't know. Let's close the settings because it's working now. Man, technical difficulties everywhere. Can't get past them. All right. So screen sharing. I think everything looks fine. I think I'm sharing enough of my screen. I'm missing my monitors right now. Not gonna lie. We're missing part of the screen, aren't we? Because this, yeah, that's getting cut off a little. We can bring it in. Okay, so that is my box. It's nice knowing what my box is. Oh, that whole thing shifted over. We can fix that. We can fix that. Scoot you over. Okay, so I didn't need to make that smaller. The right size. Sorry, debugging layouts live. And this is my working screen. Bear with me here. We'll jump in and actually do real stuff very soon. As soon as I finish tweaking layouts. It's funny, I tweak layouts in code when I'm building apps. I gotta tweak my layouts when I'm streaming. You never get past tweaking layouts. All right. Well, that goes. I was installing the latest stable Xamarin Studio. Let's get that installing. Well, that's going. Let's look at our agenda today. So let's make the agenda. Haven't even made the agenda yet. Last week, I ended up getting audio working on iOS. I ended up getting the AV audio playback stuff working. And the bass stuff, I couldn't get the linker flags right. However, right after the stream, I played with it for like 2 minutes and got bass working. Go figure. I ended up finding a property panel, which I'll show you guys once Visual Studio is done installing. There's a property panel I had no idea about. Once I found that, I could adjust the linker settings in there, and now it just works beautifully. All right, so we did that. We did the fade player. The fade player is mostly working. It's not getting the input yet, and we're not doing any fading, but the backing's there. So we'll be able to play some audio nice, really nice. Like I said, the AV and the bass player are done. I'm not happy with the AV audio player though. If you were watching last week, ran into some weird issues with it. Apple changed some APIs a while ago to where it now won't play audio until it has the entire song downloaded. That's horrible. No one wants the whole song downloaded. You want to start playing instantly. And so I want to try playing with it a bit and see if we can fix that issue. I think we can. I think we can use a different API to inject in differently. We tried two different approaches. One was using our HTTP server. The HTTP server didn't play, and it'd be nice to figure out why, because I'm going to use that for other things later. So maybe we can dig into that. I did do the AV, what is it? The AV something track delegate I think it was, AV asset delegate. I think that's the right one. We use that in order to deal with the loading and the getting data ourselves, and that didn't work. Apple still waited. Now, if I do a video file, it properly plays right, so it's really weird. There's one other thing I want to try. I want to try injecting in with an AV URL session delegate. If we do that, we won't need our HTTP server. We're going to use Apple has some APIs that if we use those, we can intercept any URLs that we want and handle those ourselves. And that will make it so we can keep track of, we can just deal with our own streaming protocol and everything else just send on. So we can try that, which is more elegant than having an HTTP server involved because it's almost the same thing. So we can try that. I want to get audio playback working on Android. We haven't done anything with Android yet on audio playback. So I'd like to get that going and make sure we can get that working. And so let's put that into our agenda for today. What is today's dates? Today is the 15th. So agenda 5/15/2019. The downloader, I think I did finish all that last week. I'm trying to think what else we had to do on that because I just copied it over, so that was nice and easy. Okay, so we definitely need to bring over some playback management stuff. Maybe we can work on that today. I'd like to, oops, I don't think we need to indent those. Space in there, right? All right, let's do, what are they saying? Android base playback. Let's do, if we have Android, I want to do, maybe we'll throw this in later because I'd like to do the AV asset URL management stuff, but maybe we need to do it, maybe we don't. So AV, no, not AV. We want URL. I think it's just the URL session delegate or something like that. I don't know, something like that. I'll have to look up the name of the API that we're going to be using. But we'll do something with that. Maybe we can do the equalizer today. Equalizer could be fun. If we're doing base, I like having the native playbacks as well for Android. I don't like only using a third party. I like having both. For the native ones can play video and audio. That's why I like the native ones, whereas base is audio only. All right. Also, as always, guys, feel free to ask questions, and if you have input on the agenda or things you want me to cover, speak up. I have no problem doing this differently. Wait, what? What is this in there? It's making it render funny. All right, so let's move this up here. We'll move our equalizer. Equalizer, doing the base equalizer, that's gonna be done in a two-part thing. We have our base equalizer, and we also have the native ones. Okay, let me do this again. Add that in. We have base and native. Wes. Hey, Blounty, you're here. Oh, you're hosting my stream. So exciting. Thanks for the host, Blounty. Aren't you in a team event somewhere? A team day? Heard you guys were busy. Don't worry, I won't tell your boss you're not paying attention to your team stuff. Yeah, so all of the dev is here in Redmond this week. So it's been a really exciting team week. We've been having a lot of fun. We've gotten lots of awesome things accomplished. There's good things coming in the Xamarin world. So it's fun when we all get together. So really exciting. And it's been fun to see everybody. We haven't seen our whole team together since we've been acquired by Microsoft, I think. Well, at least not when I was invited. So really excited to be here and see everybody again. All right, that's done, that's done. Yeah, I say, let's see, did it finish installing? It did. We've got everything updated. Let's open our solution. Let's make this window bigger, get it the right size. We need all the pixels we can get while streaming. We lose so much. How's that look on the bottom there? Is that right? Make it a tad bit. Come on, let me resize you. No, you want to. Okay, that one's good. Let's bring the bottom up a tad. Perfect. That looks, you now see what I see. That's about right. All right, so make our fonts nice and giant so everyone can read what's going on. Don't need that property panel out so big. Let's look at the iOS stuff I was talking about, how I fixed my binding stuff. So I simplified my linker flags a lot. I removed half of this because all I had to do was tell it where the GC or where the libraries lived. They live inside the project folder for libbase and libfx. We're not using libfx yet. Libfx is just being used for it's just being used for the equalizer, which we haven't built yet. So we'll bring that in for the equalizer stuff. Ooh, we have package updates. Just Newton and FF image loading. Maybe we'll update those. All right, so what I did though is inside the native references, I found something I'd never seen before. If we right click and go properties, we get a property panel and we can adjust linker flags right there. I was like, what? Did that, threw in the frameworks it requires, and then everything started working. I don't know why it was different between this project and another one, but I found that and it was really exciting. So like I told to force load, add the frameworks it needs, and like magic, base works. Super, super exciting. Can show that it'll now run with base. I don't do anything fancy yet for our audio playback stuff as to which one. So we have our fade player, create player. Right now I say if it's a video, um, cast it to the AV media player. As I was saying, that's its main purpose is to play video playback, which it works really well as, and then also, if not, use the bass player. Let's bring the preview or bring this over. Let's start another simulator because I like having my old one up as a good reference. That's in the XS, I think. All right, you slide over. You're not needed right now. Let's just bring up the one because if I have both of them up, I always click on the wrong one. But yeah, now I can press play. We did make that play button work, right? I don't hear anything yet. Maybe it's just this play button. We haven't done anything with state yet. We need to do stuff with state. Let's just click on something. Ah, now it's doing stuff. Play buttons weren't hooked up right. Oh, because there's no playback management. I can hear audio. It started like instantly. We don't have any of the stream stuff. I don't think you guys can hear audio. Let me see. If I do multi-output, and I have to stop and start the music, I think, to get that to fix. Maybe I have to restart the simulator. Just stop and start. Let's see if we can get you guys hearing the music too, even though you guys playing music may cause problems. Oh, I'm not charging. I totally thought I plugged my computer in. Hold on one sec. I am going to find a power cord or find out why I'm not charging. If I don't charge, I'm going to die really, really, really soon. Okay, that's plugged in. That has power. Why doesn't this have power? Stretch to a different port. That's disheartening. My power brick better not have gone bad. That would be horrible. Let's try a different plug on this thing. Maybe I chose the one plug on this switch protector that doesn't work. I can see me doing that. No power. My cord dying? Oh, there we go. We've got power. I heard music. Okay. No, still not charging. Okay. I'm okay with not charging as long as we're not dying. Dying is the problem. Alright, so let's just tap a song. Are you going to play? Maybe let's go check. You guys don't hear anything either. Okay, let's go to my sound preferences. I have this multi-output thing, which that is in MIDI, is it? MIDI audio setup, so that way I can hear it on my headphones. Then we can also hear it. Okay. Is it the DisplayPort one? And the extra. Okay. I still don't hear it. Alright. If I do that, I should be able to hear what you guys hear, and nobody hears anything. Nothing. My sounds are working, right?
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Okay, those sounds are working. Alright. I think the simulator needs to switch when you swap too many outputs. Let's go back and just see if I can hear. I can't hear anything now. Why is audio so hard? Let's restart the simulator. Actually, I want to make sure if I go to this multi-output, and I go to sound preferences, and I play some funky sound effects. Can you guys hear those? Anyone paying attention, can you hear those? Any sounds? I can hear them. My little audio bar is saying it can hear them. So let's restart this, and I'm going to assume you guys can, since I've only got a few of you today and you're also silent. Alright, so let's just click on a song. Is that not playing? Getting initial audio track URL. I have nothing in UI yet to indicate what it's doing. All right, well, I hear silence now, so that's not a good thing. Let's go back to my headphones, see if we kill this, see if we kill the simulator again. Goodbye, good simulator. Get you both. Press play again. I don't like not being able to hear the audio. I like being able to at least hear that something's happening. All right. I wonder if it wouldn't be able to do that multi-out, but it should be able to. Hey, I'm charging now. So exciting. Can't believe I got down to 35% without noticing. At least it didn't get lower. I hear audio. That's exciting. You guys probably can't. Let's try this. No, as soon as I go to that multi-output, the simulator freaks out. So let's close down the simulator process again, start it fresh, and see if you guys will be able to hear. If not, oh well, you don't need to hear that it's playing audio. It's just exciting that it does. That's the exciting part. It actually works. We don't have any playback stuff, so we need to fix all that stuff. Nothing. I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, it does not. It doesn't like that output thing. It's causing major issues. All right, well, sorry guys. You do not get to hear sound tonight. Actually, let's try the HD60. If I do that, I should be able to hear that. And you should. I hear. Oh, null reference. Is player item value. Okay, let's just stop and start that. That shouldn't have happened. That's on base player set state. Where's that come from? If stream handle is not equal to 0, that shouldn't blow up. That makes no sense. I hear nothing. Can you guys hear it? Do you guys hear things? I don't hear it. Maybe I can make it to where I can hear it. It's alright. Let's move on from trying to get you guys to hear it because I don't think it matters and not enough people are even watching to care. Let's switch over. I'm gonna go back to at least where I can hear it because I want to know what's going on. If not, like I said, it makes it really, really hard for me. So let's do that. Move that over. All right, so let's look at doing Android. We have audio playback that works on iOS. I think I did this after the stream last time. I did a couple things in here for the playback. I went into the default player and I said default it to base because base is cross-platform and work no matter what. So base will just basically work out of the box for us, or should, once we add in the native references stuff. And I went and downloaded a bunch of those. Didn't I download that? Maybe I didn't. Maybe we need to go download those. All right. So let's do a new window here. Let's go search this stuff. We need is GitHub. Let's go to manage base. They'll give us the links of where we need to download this from. I totally thought I did that. We'll go to the samples. That's where all the documentation are. We'll go to samples, Android. We need Android. Hello, Android. Demos, Xamarin.Android. Perfect. All right, so we download this, and we put them into the right folders. Lib. We need to put those inside the assets or something? I thought they went into something like that. Let's check. Let's see what they're doing here. CS proj. Inside the CS proj. All right, so they just add and they make sure they add it in there as a native Android component. It's not in anything special. Okay. Dun, 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 let's download the Android. I did not download it yet. Okay, so we've got that one. We also need FX. Can't forget that because that's how we're going to be doing all of our fancy stuff. All right, so what folder does this go in? This goes in, they're saying it's for the right RMBI stuff. Is it already in there? Libs. Oh, nice. And then libs. All right, let's go to new folder window, gMusic. Let's go to Android. Let's just add these things in here. And then we're just going to merge the two. Libs. I like it. I like it. Oh, FX is not 64. Oh, no, it is. No. What's the difference between the two? x86, so that runs on both. That's ARM64. Why is FX not 64? Hopefully that doesn't cause us any problems with running this in the emulator. All right, so let's add a folder, an existing folder. We will say the libs folder. Add that. I hope it doesn't need to be called lib. We're just going to try this and see what happens. Libs, what is the build action? Native, Android native library. Those two are fixed. Let's fix these two. Android native. Let's fix a couple more of these. I think that's the right type. We'll find out pretty quick. Android native. Build action. Android native. Build action. Android native. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So now if we go to our fade player, this defaults as it does a. Oops, no. I want this one. Oh, I don't have my hotkey stuff going. Let's add that up. Keycaster. I always forget this. Oh, come on. I'll get it. There we go. Throw that right there for you guys. Now let's do create play. Is there a create player in here? Something about create. Haha, here we go. So we check our create player action. It will go and create a thing based off the playback data. And if it doesn't create anything, it's going to default to our base audio. So this will happen on Android. Since we haven't hooked up Android, it'll just do that. And that's fine. So let's run Android. Let's run this puppy and see if we can get it to audio playback. Should, I hope. I don't think there's anything special I have to do. Okay, launch. Go build. Are you building? Deployment failed. Oh no! Deployment failed. Why did deployment fail? Cannot determine ABI. Okay, I did something wrong. Let's rename. I thought those had to go in a special folder or something. Let's go check that docs again, see if there's anything I missed. Android native library, we did that. Maybe it did need to be called lib, not libs. Nope, still errors. Still errors. Fast dev error. The file location should tell you. Oops. Okay. RBI 7A x86. Did it have problems with all of them? Hmm. Can I go to properties and tell it? Oh, copy. This was like always. That's what they had their set as. Right? Man, this stuff is fun. I like it when it just flows and I don't have to think. I can just code and it works. But fighting this stuff can be fun. I have managed based added here, right? I have not added managed based. Oh, too many S's. Get managed based added. I wonder if that does anything fancy. And then let's look at this. So these were saying always, always, always. It's interesting those are all set to always. Okay, so let's fix these. See if that fixes it. Copy to, oops, wrong one. This one, copied output. I know these can be embedded into a DLL, but I know they don't want to have to deal with the redistribution, right? So I think that's why it's not in the actual NuGet, just because, yeah, redistribution rights are fun. Let's try that. See if that fixes anything. Oh, why did it go back to iOS? iOS works. Run Android. Run Android. Shares are kind of fun. They rock better than mine at home does. Eee. Okay. Hey, it's deploying this time. Need to be set to copy at output. Did the doc say that? I don't think it did. Did I totally missed it? Oh, nope, deployment still failed. Deployment failed. Okay, so this is something with could not determine, ignoring those. Well, let's Google. Let's Google and figure out how to fix this, because I am confused. Place and within. I did that. Move any duplicate instances. Okay. I don't think we need these ones. So let's just remove the ones I don't think we need. Remove from project. We're not doing anything with 64-bit right now. So let's just add these three. Hmm. Maybe it needs to be embedded, not Android native. See if this works. Nope, still breaking. Still breaking! Maybe I had the wrong type. Build action, embedded native library. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, nope, build errors then. Lots of build errors. Did not like that. Please use this instead. Okay, okay. It was worth a try. But please work then. Maybe I need to tell it not to only, yeah, let's just do this. Okay, so if we go into Android build and we tell it not to, thought there was an option. There's one that tells it to only do the one that it needs per ABI, and I wonder if we tell it not to do that, if it will work. Hmm. Oh, it actually did support all those ones we had in there. I am confused. How do I handle this? What do I do? All right, common cause. The Android project contains either one of these that is not named in a valid Android ABI. Okay, let's copy some of this stuff. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? All right, so let's rename. Let's copy and paste. That's right. That one's right. Let's go check. Let's say, okay, we've got that. Let's go look at running out of ideas. Let's reveal in Finder. Let's go in here and check this CS proj. Just try it without the F. Wait, actually what was the error? It's on both of them. So let's try no FX. Let's just try the standard base. Oh, I thought I was building. I'm not building. Wait, error, error. Okay, I broke something. I broke it. Okay, too many item groups. Oh, okay. Be careful editing your CS projects. It's so easy to break those. Wait. Was it deploying that whole time and it was just complaining and not caring? Or maybe it was that last one because it didn't really have them embedded. One way to find out. See what happens this time. No, back to errors. That's so infuriating. How can you not determine our ABI? I specified it. I told you. Let's go download this sample and see if their sample works. If the sample doesn't work, maybe I can find out why not. Uh-oh. Old SDK version. And it's no longer supported. Alright, libs. Not going to find all that stuff. Perfect. So now we'll go grab this from here. Nope, still got errors. Cannot determine. Okay, that makes me feel better. Alright, so let's go back to ours then. Woo. Okay, how am I going to fix this? The parent directory name is the native library used. Okay, we can try that. Let's see if that'll work. Getting there, getting there. Let's see if that fixes it. That's building. Let's. Oh, I have two emulators running. This is the one I was trying to work on. Let's see if that fixes it. Hopefully. Go fix it. Go fix it. It built. It worked. Why I had to do that, I have no idea. I should not have had to specify that. But specifying it fixed it. So exciting. All right, let's see if we can get audio. Why does this one not logged in? Are we not logged in on this one? Ooh, wrong button. It's probably side swipes on a emulator. We are not logged in. Let's add a streaming service. Right, something's broken on login for Android. I forgot we didn't fix that. What are these noises I'm getting? I'm getting fancy noises. I wish I knew what they were. Never gonna figure those out. All right. Right. How do we fix that login? Oh, I think I know what the issue is on this. I think I know. I think I know how to fix this one. Oh no, I don't have that. Let me go check something. Actually, we can do it on the default one. I think I know the issue. Not that one. Dun dun dun. Where is this? This would be inside of. That'd be in the app delegate, not app delegate. It's not in the app. It's not the base activity. It's in one of these activities. What's my main activity? One of these do something with simple auth. Music player activity. We need this line. If I put this line in here, that one should fix it. That should fix it. Now we should be able to log in. Try that again. That thing I added is totally not normal. Most people never add that. I'm doing something really weird with login because technically there's no public service and no public way to log into these APIs. So I have some little hacks. Yes! Success! All right. So let me log in off screen really quick. Oh, my keyboard's not going to work? How? All right, I'm gonna have to just censor you guys, and I'm gonna type this in with this horrible little keyboard. Give me 1 second. So bad. Wow, using an on-screen keyboard. I thought I could do something to let my keyboard work on these. Um, that's right. I don't remember the password anyway, so I gotta go to 1Pass anyway. It's gonna have to censor you guys anyway. Okay, close 1Pass. Almost in, guys. Almost in. Oh, typed it on my keyboard again. All right, let's bring you guys back and let's hope I type my passcode right, because if so, I'm going to just hit go. And it's going. It's working. It's working.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Okay, I think it's working. Let's see if it finishes. Why didn't it finish logging in? Okay, something didn't work right with our auth. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, the URL told it to close, so it did log in. Something didn't happen in simple auth. We can debug this. This is debuggable. Actually, I wonder why that didn't go though, actually. What am I looking for? It's inside, not iOS. I'm in the wrong project. Let's look in the right project and we'll be able to find this stuff. I just realized I have my chat covered in case you guys happen to be talking to me. Everyone's so quiet. Actually, there's no one here, so of course there's no one chatting. Alright, so let's jump through this. Let's see why this isn't working. Google Music API. Let's go to the authenticator. This thing does some nasty, nasty stuff. Um, like I said, we're faking stuff. Let's do this again. Do this again. Oh, right. Gotta blur you guys. Censored. Censored. Okay, actually, I need to figure out how to do keyboard pass-through. That's the real fix here. This is so painful. Okay, let's go back. Passwords in. It's not getting the right stuff. Wow, something changed. This works on iOS, but why isn't this working on Android? Alright, this is going to take some more debugging than I have time for. Alright, yeah, we might not be able to actually get logged in today. I'll have to debug through this. It's just too painful to debug through it and figure out what's not going on. It works on iOS, it works on Mac, so I'm shocked the login stuff's not working on Android. Android works slightly differently, but we're faking it, so it thinks it's not Android. So this should work. Should be able to get that cookie. And that should work right. Really, really confused. Alright. Well, let's look at our list. What all do we have anyway? Android, we can't play audio on Android till we log in. Go figure. Makes sense. The equalizer stuff is all cross-platform, so we could work on that on iOS and it would just work on Android. I'm really, really confused on this though. Okay, we're just gonna try this one more time. Let's try it slightly different. Let's look at what that cookie coming in is, and let's use that. Alright, one more sensor. Hopefully, actually we'll need two more, because I need to figure out what that cookie is. Use that and see if that works. Alright, so let's add streaming. Let's censor you guys. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can fix the keyboard. I don't see the setting in there. Alright, go again. Password time. Oh, I didn't have a breakpoint in there. Darn it. Killing myself. Okay, this keyboard, or that says that it has like clipboard sharing worked. So clipboard sharing should work. What about keyboard? Just gonna Google this really quick. Let's bring you guys back. Okay, device manager. Is that just under? So the device manager, not the device manager. Oh no, it is this one. Just stop it. See what happens if I stop it. Edit. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Keyboard. What's this one? Gotta be something for this keyboard. Should just work. I shouldn't even have to do a setting. Yeah, let's try this other one. See if the keyboard works on that. Because if so, we'll use the ugly device. Actually, let's edit the ugly device. Alright, resolution, base device. Make it a pixel. Okay, let's see if this one will work. Device looks a lot better. Run faster. Go, Google, go. You can do it. Enable clipboard sharing. If it does clipboard sharing, how does it not use keyboard? Oh, this one uses keyboard. Yes, yes, I can do that. All right, let's debug on that one. Found it. I don't know what I did. I just switched devices. Run again. Readjust in my chair. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Copy, deploy. No, please stop asking me questions. Just go. All right. Hopefully. Okay. Hey, okay. Let's log in. I can now type on the keyboard so I don't have to like hide you guys, I hope. All right. Cookies. Next, next, next. No, continue. All right. All right. So drop that off. Let's see if this works. Oh, so much better. Alright, let's inspect these. No, no, I don't want you. I want to inspect. Alright, so what if we just say it's this thing? What was that thing called? Gem. Okay. Index of that equals 0. Actually, I'm doing that in the wrong spot. I need to do it here. Oh, wait, hold on. Why do I do that twice? Oh, it then also looks for the extra cookies. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay. So I should just change this code really quick. So this is right. Because we don't even need this. Why am I doing that twice? Because there's only one of them, I think. I could have just totally broken iOS. Maybe we won't do that. We'll try it. We'll try this and see if it works. We are doing some weird hacking right now. Oh, I didn't want to do skip. Why did I do skip? Log in again. Nope, wrong one. After the wrong username. Okay, it's working now. It's saying, well, it's not the right cookie. We'll see if this works. It may work or it's just gonna blow up like crazy. Invalid grant. Yeah, it didn't like that. Something's broken. So broken. Alright, we're not gonna be able to continue until I fix that, because that's not right. Okay, I'm just gonna run this on a new iPhone, and I just want to see what happens there. Why was this working, and why is it no longer working? Okay. Oh, this one's logged in too? Settings. Log out. Just log out work? I don't know if we made log out work yet. Logging in. Right, that works. Yeah, how is this getting 4 of the right cookies? Gets that same one, but a bunch of other ones. Oh no, this gets 3 of them. Okay. So yeah, that old thing wouldn't have worked. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Or index of that. That's interesting. I mean, oh, it's less than 0. Hmm. That's interesting. Okay, so it's saying get all the ones that are not that one. Why aren't those coming across? And the URL is that same URL. All right. If we really want to debug this, and I'm wondering why not, let's go into simple auth. I'll find simple auth really quick. So nice thing about simple auth is we can hook into any part of it and override any part of it. So we're going to override the Android. This one doesn't use custom tabs, it's using the embedded stuff. All right. So it's using login activity. No, it's using web authenticator activity. Does that, does that. Cookies, reload, get cookies, load cookies. All right, this get cookies. I wonder if this is the issue. All right, so let's bring this whole file over. And in here, we're going to go to our Android. And actually, I'm just going to do from here down. So I'm going to put it in, I like it being in a different namespace than the simple auth. Let's go grab all the using. All right. Some crazy debugging. Crazy debugging. Nope, no, I thought it was that one. Or is it? Ah, it's that one. Wrong keyboard. I'm using the built-in keyboard instead of my external one, so I can't remember my hotkeys. Okay, so that'll work, that'll work. So let's jump into here and fix this. So now that we've done that, we can also go. We don't need gMusic anymore. And we'll also do simple auth dot OAuth. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Try to make. Let's look at. I think we can just tie into the gMusic one. I think it's in here is what I'm looking for. I think there's a way to no, where did I set that? In here, force native. Okay, so I can just go Google Music API. Really? That hotkey's not gonna work right now? No, no, no. Oh, that set is internal? Fix that. Okay, now we can go here and go that. That should hotkey stop working. We will using that dot show authenticator equals what's the built-in authenticator on this web authenticator? I have to remember how to present this thingy. It's been too long since I looked at this. That's right. We will. I know right where this is. If we go into SimpleAuth API, OAuth API, or no, actually it is API. No, not the web authenticator one. Is it under this one? No, it's under OAuth API. We go to OAuth API. OAuth API is an if-def. And if we copy this, we don't need you for right now. We will do this. Okay, okay, got that, got that. Context is this. That'll go to our gMusic one. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. Now if we go into here, cookie manager. Cookie manager is used to do this, is obsolete. Well, that could be part of our problem is the cookie manager is no longer allowed. Let's Google on this. Maybe there's a replacement. Oh, they're just saying cookie manager docket instance. Cookie manager dot instance. So exciting. So I don't even need to do the create anymore then, huh? So I bet this is the thing. This is probably where we're at. Oh, actually, we could go debug what it was doing on iOS. Let's debug what the domain is on iOS. Maybe these are under a different domain. And so iOS is being trickier on the filtering than iOS is. All right, so I'm just gonna do this login off screen again. Okay, we're logged in. Let's check these domains. Accounts.google. I bet the redirect is not accounts.google. Oh, no, that is. It's accounts.google. Then I'm confused. And this one is also accounts.google. All right, let's go try this on Android then. Let's see if we can debug this puppy. See what's going on. Fighting auth. All by myself. It's alright. I need to get this done anyway. Just no one here to give me advice and tips and tell me what to do. Gotta do it all by myself. Okay, so now we're in. Let's go log in. Drag you off screen. Okay. So the URL Counts.google. That's gonna get us those two, okay? Play, same two. Why did they change? That's my real question. Alright. Okay, logging in, pressing the enter key. Okay, this has all of them now. What is going on? I wonder if it's not parsing them right. Scans. All right. How did that not find the right cookies? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? I have an issue. I have a bug. No. Okay, so it is getting the right cookies. It's just not doing the right thing with them. Found a bug in Simple Auth. Granted, no one uses this cookie stuff anymore, only me. But it's still a bug. Alright, so we're gonna log in again. I wanna look what's going on with these cookies. This one finds multiple, right? Okay, so this does a select, splits it out, right? What does it? Does a try on these parts where x is not null. So the first one, cookie pairs. How many cookie? Oh, come on, debugger. Why is it only doing the first one? All right, so let's do. Mm-hmm. All right. Dun 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 dun. We're getting somewhere. Let's do that. Okay, now I can put more breakpoints in here. Let's see what's actually happening, because something really, really weird's happening here. Alright, so we're going to, and we can do this without even logging in. Oops, just going to the login screen is going to give us multiple cookies. We see gaps in gem. Oh, these are separated differently. They are semicolon separated. Semicolon separated. Okay. And we also need to trim this nonsense. I wonder when it switched to, because this used to work. It must be dependent on versions what comes out of this. This was a tricky one. Man, I knew our login worked. Alright, so now cookie pairs. We have two of them now instead of just the one we had before. So exciting! It's fixed! Actually, we probably need to do this. Yay! Yay! We have two cookies! We have two cookies, guys! Cookies are so exciting. I like getting cookies. Alright. We have auth! Okay, now it should log in. Haven't tested it yet, but let's try it. And I'm going to push this fix up to real simple auth. But for now, we're going to use it here. We have cookies, guys. We have auth. We have login. We are logged in. That doesn't update. We need to make that update. Uh-oh. Alright, we got a crash. But first, we got logged in. Index is out of range. Okay, something totally blew up. But I'm still happy with where we got. Getting somewhere. Ooh. Oh, we need to call FF image loading first. Can do that. I can do that. Is FF image loading even added? Yes, it is. What's the error say? Call cached image renderer.init. That's what I need. Tells me the error here, right? Why isn't that hotkey working? Okay. Okay, so I used the wrong one. Alright, so let's actually, I don't like how much of this stuff I'm starting to do now. So I want to do I like having it all set up in like one place, where it does all this. I just don't like all that being in there. I like it being a little bit more organized. So we're gonna set all that up there. We're going to move my fonts stuff down. Alright. Let's see what happens now, folks. We should have stuff. Hey, Kim, welcome. Does my stream saying I'm doing VR games? I'm not. I updated it, I thought. Or did I not update? Okay, press the update button. I don't know why that was mislabeled. My bad. I was kind of in an interesting state getting ready this morning because, well, this afternoon, because I'm in channel 9. See, my background is different, and it was getting set up, and I had meetings, so I was late. Oh, come on. Could not load a list of override methods due to not found void. Yeah, doesn't matter. I updated it. Thanks for coming in and joining. You're the first chat message I've had all day. Thanks, Kim. Thanks. It helps. Helps keep me going. All right. Let's see why image loading's broken. It's been a rough day. I've had lots of random issues. Couldn't get my ABIs to figure themselves out. I learned something new on how to manually specify them. My image loading is not working at all. Let's comment that out. Let's run this and get the exception again. Ow! Just really pinched my finger in the chair. Don't do that. Okay, lowered myself so I can't do that again. I am... Yeah, random issues. Okay. Please call this in a platform specific. I did that, and then it blows up. So if I press play, it'll write that out. I don't know what else to do. Let's get this issue. Get this error. It's gonna make me put that in there. Used for registration with the dependencies. There is if no argument corresponds. Alright, I'm just gonna do null. I haven't tried null yet. Ow. Run, build, deploy. Go! Dang it! I just want it to run. Closed, closed. Same issue. Blum ba dum. Okay, it's not just me. Fix the issue. Oh, this is an old issue. November of 18. Including Skia Sharp. Maybe I don't have Skia Sharp on the Android stuff. I do not. Okay. Let's add Skia Sharp. If all these are required, shouldn't they be dependency packages? Just saying. Just saying. Not using those. I am using SVGs. That's just, no, I'm not using SVGs. I'm using my own SVGs. So I shouldn't even need that. I'm not using Skia Sharp. So, oh, I probably need to do this first. No, I did that one. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not using it. Be weird if it required that. All right, let's run this. Let's get past this issue. I want to just see if audio playback. That's what I was trying to do, audio playback. And now I can't see images. Has anyone ever seen this? I found the error. Could not load list of method overrides due to method not found. Void. iVisual render element add layout change system event handler. Alright, I think I saw that there was an update, and let's just run it. See if this will update. Oh, my leg is falling asleep, and that is so painful. Okay, that one updated. Let's update this one. Ow. Been sitting way too long in not my chair. It's amazing the difference. Okay, let's go over here, and let's just update those here as well. Stretching out the leg. So, this week while I'm in the office, we're probably going to do some Beat Saber streams at some point. Last night we talked about it, but we went and played in like one of those arcades, and I played the little mini basketballs too long. I'm like, I don't know if I can play tonight. No one else wanted to play anyway, so it worked out. But I was like, oh, can't kill my arms before I go play Beat Saber. All right, so let's update these nougats as well. Why is only iOS telling me there's an update? Cause that there is interesting. Maybe I need to add the Skia one. I'm gonna add the SVG one. We're gonna add the SVG. I'm not using Skia, but we're gonna add it anyway. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Beat Saber. Why aren't you here, Kim? All of us are here. Just noticing that. Where are you? Where? All right, so let's jump into Android and let's add that. Let's go here. Let's add that SVG one just in case, because maybe I am using something from it. Are you not in DevDiv? I thought you were. Yeah, we have other Australians here. Just saying. All right, let's run it. Thank you guys for actually joining on. Glad Australia jumped on. I've been lonely. I've been on here like an hour all by myself. It's probably that I had my title wrong, so thanks for telling me, Kim, and I fixed that. People jump in to see Unity and VR and then just like ditched and bailed. Don't blame them. When you see this instead of that, it's hard. Actually, I was trying to. I wonder if I could do something with my Stream Deck, how it auto tweets when I'm starting. If it could do something based on what my title's set. That could be interesting. All right, let's see if this runs. Yes! We're getting somewhere! We fixed auth. We should now be able to play audio. Let me stop my own music. All right. Unable to open. Come on! Oh, I didn't add FX. Okay, the FX one's missing. I can fix that. Yes! Yes, though! This is so exciting. We're getting somewhere. All right, so let's add the version. Let's add the FX. I'm going to go through and add FX. All right, let's just add everything that's missing. Add, let's go here. Add existing. We're probably going to have to go in and do that nonsense I just had to do. So let's add the lib. Do this, right? We're going to include everything that's not there. Perfect. Got it all. All right, so now we need to make sure this saves. We're going to have to go edit this in source. Woo! Thanks a lot, Kim! Yes, things are working! Things are working. Almost. We're going to fix this. We're going to get some audio playback now. And then things will really be working. I thought I had this open already. All right. Android CS Proj. All right. So what I had to do in here before is throw these weird things in here. All right. Really weird. So let's close this. I should be able to just open that again. Reveal in Finder. Let's go here. Let's open you in. How did that not just update? Oh, they are up here because I didn't make them the right types. Let's go fix them and make them the right types. All right, let's go back first. So now all of you are build action of native library. And we're also going to say build act or quick build output. Dun dun dun. It's just the FX ones that are off. Actually, this one, need both these. Build action, Android native, quick properties, copy to output. This one needs updated, native, copy to output. I think we're gonna have audio playback on Android really soon. And that will be exciting. So exciting. So we'll have iOS and Android playing, then we can do some of all the hookups to make sure the UI updates appropriately. So much easier to do when you have real stuff working. All right, and we gotta do all the playlist stuff. None of the playlist stuff works yet. All of that's broken. Playlist support is required, including the current playlist, what we're listening to. All right, so let's jump into this. This one, build action, embedded native. All right, save. Go over here. All right, those are all here. All right, now this is what was weird, was I had to go in here. Actually, let's just try building it. Let's see if it's gonna work for me. Last time, it was giving me a deploy error that it can't figure out what the crap to do with all this nonsense. And I'm getting a new error. Uh-oh, one of these is the wrong types. This one. Build action, native. All right, let's run it again. Let's get the weird error on deploy, and if so, we'll go fix them. It says that you're supposed to be able to just put these all in here by name. It looks at its parent directory name and says, this is the ABI, right? Should work, but I'm getting there. I can't find out what ABI you are. Now, if I manually tag it, which I didn't know you could do, I found this on our docs. You can tag them with a specific ABI. Once you do that, it works, which is exciting. And so, yeah, Squeaky's asking if I'm twitching. And yes, so let's see if this works. Did it error? Deployment failed. Deployment failed! Alright, so let's fix these. Oh, it's so weird. So weird. Alright, so that one's right. This one is right. This one is not right. We're gonna change you to be this. Why? I don't know. But we're gonna do it. Okay, this one now matches. Right, done, done, done. This one is not right. You get to be this guy. And you get to be this guy. And you are going to be x86. And you are going to be x86 64. All right, now our deploy should work. Okay, run, run, run. You can do it. All right, deploy device. Now that we have our FX stuff in there, we're not even using the FX stuff, but I do pinvoke into it just to get the version, just to make sure it force loads it. Okay, let's try this now. Stuff is playing. Stuff is playing. We have a player. Let's press play. I hear music. I know you guys can't hear music because the iOS one won't let it, but I hear music. Music is playing. We now have Android and iOS music playback. So exciting! Let's restart GitHub. And then we will commit this, fixing the authentication for iOS or Android. So we can now log in on Android. Super exciting steps. And we also now have audio playback. Now works. Trying not to sing along to Blink 182. Now works on Android. That's super exciting. Audio playback. Yes! So happy. Push that up there. Now you guys can go check it out and play with that. That is working. Alright. I'm wondering. We have bass playback working on Android. Haven't done anything with these other ones. Wondering if we want to do equalizer stuff. I need to rethink the equalizer stuff. My whole equalizer setup's a little weird. So we gotta figure that out. Wonder if we should do some playlist management or we should call it a good day since it's already getting late here. And choice of traveling. Things are way off. We're gonna mark this as already complete. Android login. That one was really exciting and super difficult. Really weird. Found an interesting bug doing that, so I was glad I did that. Maybe we can look up some of the UI. Because I would like to know what's going on. Because if we look at this, I hear music. The play button doesn't say it's playing. None of this is hooked up and is in the right state. Let me see if this, do these do all the proc? That's the pulse download. No, those don't do anything with that. What about the bass player? I'm just checking what I need to do to hook up to even get some of that UI working. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, so if we go to our fade player tells its current state gets changed, right? So something in here, there is bass player level, state changed. Okay. So we are calling our, I'm trying to remember where this is going to be at. Let's do some UI for this. That's what I want to do first. By the way, by streaming, I'm missing Fugo do Chao. That's what we're doing for team dinner, so I may quit just so I can go do that because that sounds delicious. Eating way too much meat and food. So I may go just because that's what we're doing tonight. And that sounds good. All right, so playback manager, song stopped. I told you it does it stops. That's all working. Yay, super exciting. All right, so we have our player. This whole class is totally empty. All right, wrong button. We want to do state changed. No, axe throwing. They already did axe throwing. What was I doing on the axe throwing night? I was doing something on the axe throwing night, and so I didn't actually go. Void playback state changed. All right. So what we'll do is we'll sign this thingy in so we can get the state changed. Maybe we'll just get the playback buttons playing. And it's not that. We need this. Why are you complaining? That looks right to me. Oh, really? So lame. All right, so we are going to change this to where it doesn't do it this way, and we will do public playback manager. Player is this. Done. State changed equals that. That's happy. Now what we can do is state change. There is notification manager.share.proc playback state changed. Actually, I might just do that instead. Undo the world. I think. Yes, that'll work. All right. So now our UI can listen for that notification, and based on that, yeah, they actually don't allow alcohol at the text throwing, which is kind of funny. And I'm like, that makes perfect sense. You don't want alcohol and axes mixing, but some people are annoyed that they wouldn't allow that. Like, I get it. Totally get it. Yeah, we've had lots of team events. I did escape room yesterday. Yesterday was escape room, and it was really, 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 really exciting. I've never done one before, so I had a lot of fun doing that. Um, super, super awesome and amazing. I'm so glad I did that. Okay, so thumbs down button. We have our play button and pause button. Wait a minute. We're not saving this button off. All right, so this is creates a image toggle button. Image toggle button. Yes, we escaped. Apparently, Alex Blount was nice and picked the hardest room they had. And they were like, yeah, most people don't make it out of there. It just doesn't happen. We're like, what? Why'd you pick this one? You have an hour to escape. And the first, or their top time, I think, was in 45, 48 minutes or something like that, is like their record time of getting out of there. We apparently had a really awesome start and did really good. There was one clue we couldn't find in the middle. And we hunted forever for this stupid thing. We even you get a couple free like hints, and he gave us the hint and it didn't help, and we eventually found it, and we left with like 4 minutes to spare. It was awesome. Yeah, I know, overachievers. None of us had done this. We're all doing an escape room for our first time, and yeah, it was crazy, but really, really, really fun. All right, so inside of here, we're going to hook up to this notification because why not? This page never ever goes away. Share playback state changed. And yeah, that works. Except why is it making it private? So ugly. So ugly. All right. So now what we can do is play pause button I can't remember what I called that thing. Inside those things, what's the toggle option? Is it not called state? Um, toggled, toggle button, called toggled. Okay, we'll do toggled. There we go. Toggled equals, so yeah. All right, yeah, go do some work. I'm probably gonna leave and go eat dinner soon anyway. So I just want to make this play button thing work. E dot data. This will tell us our playback state. I wonder if I need an extension for this thing. Playback state. I know. So it's playing if it's buffering or playing. So maybe we'll just do buffering or dot playback state dot playing. Maybe I have that exactly opposite. It could be directly opposite. Okay, let's try this out. Yes, I will say hi to everyone for you, Kim. Sorry you weren't here with the rest of us. It's really awesome and fun. We're here. We're having all the fun without you. But we were kidnapped and thrown in an escape room, so there's that downside too. Alright, run. Okay, let's press this song. Dang it, that didn't work. And that button's not even hooked up. Okay, so let's put a thingy here. Let's put this in a big thing so that way we can toggle opposite. And maybe I just had that wrong. Maybe that wasn't even procking anywhere. I thought the fade player, when it creates the players, it hooks into their notifications, which then sets their parents. Let's see where we create these things. Create player. Oh yeah, so set change. Oh, I might not be seeing this. I might not be setting that right. Let's see what's going on. Let's debug it. So always current ID equals the current ID. Set state. Notification goes through. Toggled is now set to false. Maybe false is pause. No. Alright, so let's go into our toggled button thingy and see what's going on. Because I want this to work before I go. Alright, so toggle button, go to declaration, override set state. Okay, if it is toggled on image, which I don't know which one it is. Oh, I hear music playing. Oh, maybe I'm doing that button. Let's scroll up. Maybe I'm doing the wrong button. I need to do both buttons. Alright, so we have that one for the control stack. Then we have the mini player. We have two play buttons, guys. Okay, so we'll do. Oops, wrong button. No, not the mini player. We're gonna remove that one because we don't need that now. So let's run it, and I think we'll be in good shape. I think this will do it. Helps when you actually toggle the right buttons. Right, source toggled is false. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Let's jump into one of these and uh-oh, uh-oh. What exception did we get? Object not set. I didn't set the mini player. You're right. You're right. Of course you're right. Compiler is always right. Or not compiler, but the runtime. Okay. So let's go to the mini player one. Mini player. Create button. Pause. Pause. It is that one. That's what I need. All right. Now we won't get a null object exception. Run. Go work. Make me happy. Song's already downloaded, so it should just play. Pause button's there. Pause there's, guys. It worked. Toggling it does nothing. All right, let's make that work. Okay, so on this one, when it toggles, we will say, I think on the other one I had it. So here's what I do here. No, that's the previous. Play. I just tell it to always play. Always play! Player pause. All right, so now we can say, on here, we will say, instead of that, we will say, that doesn't tell you, that tells you the button though. E dot toggled. So we'll say if toggled. So if true should be play, else that. Okay, now let's put that into the mini one too, because that's the one I actually use the most. Oh, else pause. Else pause. And I'm horrible at booleans, so there's a good chance I have those backwards, but I think it's right. I think it is. Run. Go do it. You got this. You're gonna play audio, and you're gonna let me play pause. I need to get a visual indicator on the screen so you guys can see the audio since I don't actually have it working to where you guys can hear it. All right. Oh, pausing did not do anything. Oh, wait, but we didn't make pause inside of our play. No big deal. No big deal at all. That's how they all work. It always plays. No one cares about pausing their music, ever. You just want to play. Non-stop, all the time. All right. Okay, so let's just click on this one. Pause. It paused my music. I don't hear it. Now let's press play. It resumed. Yes. This is great. This is great news, guys. Pause. Play. Pause, play. And now, since they're both hooked up right, they toggle each other. I'm super excited. We now have audio playback on iOS and Android, and we have some notifications happening so stuff changes. We need to do the current song stuff so that way this will go and actually we can do those labels because those labels are just hard coded right now. But we'll fix that. We need to get the progress bar going because those notifications are actually firing right now. So if we go into the notification manager, wait, are they? That's the current song changed. State's definitely changing. Current track position. No, it's not. So we'll need to fix that. I know I put that into a timer, so it only updates that every half a second rather than just like constantly as it's actually playing, because that's dumb. And you don't want to overly update the UI state, but yay! Yay! Yay, yay! We don't need you anymore. you're dead. Dead to me. But yeah, super exciting. Any questions, guys, before I drop and go eat dinner? Yay? Nay? If not, I'm super excited. I got audio working today, and on iOS and Android now. I figured out the issues with the native libraries. We now have some UI state to work with, and I'm listening to music on Android emulator. Super, super exciting. Actually, let me just check and see if I can let you guys go here. Not that you guys really care to. Is that gonna work? No. No. The thing's not gonna switch between its audio state. It's just gonna be stuck on my headphones, not going to you guys. It's alright. Nope, still nothing. It's alright. I tried. Yeah, that doesn't switch. I tried my, yeah. Oh well. Well, either way, exciting, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully, this stream was somewhat enjoyable for you guys. I might do another couple streams this week. Try and get some people around. I know Squeaky wants to come on and do some DevOps for gMusic, so we'll have some DevOps going on in here and make that update. And actually, what that work we just did was all cross-platform. So really quick, before I go, let's check iOS. It should just work. It should. No reason it shouldn't. We should now have that working there. That's the beauty of doing this in Xamarin.Forms and all of our cross-platform work. Oh, we're doing it on this one. As we build it, it just works on both of them. Our audio playback we have 100% cross-platform audio playback working right now. Almost. iOS has one little extra thing due to the way native libraries have to call back into a static, but I just wrote a wrapper around stuff that's iOS only. The rest of them just work. It'll work on Mac, it'll work on Windows. I'm hearing music. My button changed. My buttons work. That just makes me so happy. So exciting. But thanks everyone for stopping by. I'm going to end the stream there. If you have questions or if there's things you want me to work on, if you guys want to actually work on gMusic, this repo is live. I need to pause music. That got really loud. It's making me yell and talk louder. So gMusic is open source. I'm working on this live. You can follow along. You can send pull requests. That'd be super awesome. You can help out in any way you want to. Add stuff to the agenda. Add stuff on there that you want. Send a pull request to update the agenda, and we'll fix things. We'll do things the way you guys want to do things. I love the idea of you guys helping out and making stuff work better. All right, let's just commit this stuff, and I think I'm going to end there. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by. As always, send feedback, send questions. I have no problem doing some Q&A parts of this where you ask me not even just gMusic questions, just general development or Xamarin or whatever. So feel free to speak up and ask those questions. Let's commit this. UI now updates based on playback state. Super, super exciting. We'll push that up, and on that, I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll find an excuse to come back into Channel 9 and broadcast from here again. It was fun. All right, bye, guys.